WiseGuyBets here with some DFS picks and analysis for 5/21/2021. DraftKings main slate, 15 games on the slate. Let's get right into it and look at the pitcher position. The pitcher I'm looking at is Marcus Stroman for the Mets. His projection for the day is 15.3. He has 35 strikeouts on the season. His ERA is 2.72. He pitches around 6 innings per outing. His 3-game average is 16. He's coming off a real bad game of 1. That's one of the reasons I like him. He's going to pitch better against this team. The over-under is 7. Not many runs are expected. So I like Mr. Stroman in the matchup, even though he's on the road against Miami. Let's look at the catcher position. At the catcher position, we're looking at Yuri Mercedes for the Chicago White Sox. Mr. Mercedes is projected for 7.3 today. He has 6 homers on the season. He's batting .358. Love his average. He's averaging 8 fantasy points over 38 games. He's coming off a 0. You know I like players coming off a 0. Plus, he has a very favorable matchup tonight. He is on the road, but he has a pretty good pitching matchup against Mr. Montgomery tonight for the Yankees. So Mr. Mercedes is someone we're going to get in our lineup tonight. At catcher, let's look at the first base position. First base position, we're looking at Carlos Santana for Kansas City. Projection of 8 for tonight. It's batting .250 on the year. His season average is 9 fantasy points over 42 games. 6.42 in his last 3. The thing I like, he's batting 4 for 13 against this pitcher for Detroit. 3 singles, 1 home run. And he's at home. Decent matchup for Mr. Santana tonight. His last 5 against Detroit, 9, 16, 11, 6, and 4. So, hey, I like Mr. Santana tonight. We're going to try to get him in our lineups at first base. Let's look at the second base position. Second base position, we're looking at Jose Altuve for Houston against Texas. He kills Texas most of the times when he plays him. His projection is 10.1, which is high, very high. He only has 5 home runs on the season. He's batting .314. He gets about 4.2 at bats. The over/under in this game is 9, so he'll get 4 or 5 at bats. Hopefully more. Hopefully he can sneak in a 6 at bat. Hopefully the score is up there, and both teams are scoring runs. His last 3 are 8, 17, 14. He's 8 for 26, batting .308 against his pitcher, 7 singles, 1 double. I think Mr. Altuve will get on base a few times, and I think he would be closer. I think he would be between the 15 and 20 point range in his fantasy points for today. Let's look at the third base position. Third base. I like Jameer Candelaria for Detroit. 7.6 is his projection. He has 4 home runs on the season. He's batting .288. He's getting almost 4 at bats per game. He's averaging 7 fantasy points over 41 games this year. He's coming off a 3.25 and 3 over the last 3 games. He's batting .500 against this pitcher. 5 for 10, 2 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run. So in 10 at bats, he has 3 extra base hits. Mr. Candelaria is someone you definitely want to get in your lineup tonight. Maybe the steal of the night. He's only 3,800. Maybe the steal for the night at third base. Love the 5 for 10 against this pitcher. We have to go with the numbers. The numbers telling us 5 for 10. You have to be realistic. He may go 0 for 4 tonight. That's a possibility, but we cannot pass on this number, showing us that he has went 5 for 10 against this pitcher. You have to follow the numbers in baseball, because baseball is a lot of variance, and just follow the numbers because it's going to pay off in the long run. Let's look at the shortstop position. At shortstop, we're looking at Bo Bichette for Toronto. His projection for the night is 8.8. He has 9 homers on the season. He's batting .285. He gets around 4 at-bats per game. He's averaging 10 fantasy points over the season over 42 games. His last 3 is 11, 7, and 19. He is 0 for 6 against this pitcher. But I like that he's hot right now. 11, 7, 9. So he's playing pretty good. So we're going to go with Mr. Bichette. And have the confidence that he's going to come through for us tonight at shortstop. So Bo Bichette is someone I'm going to get in my lineups tonight at shortstop. Let's look at the outfield position. In the outfield, we're looking at Michael Brantley for Houston. His projection for the night is 10. 3 home runs on the season, .307 batting average. He's getting 4 at-bats per game. His last 3 games, he's got 5 at-bats in all of those games. He has an average of 8 fantasy points over 38 games this year. His last 3, 12, 13, and 5. So the over-under on this is 9. So Vegas thinks they're going to score some runs, and I think they're going to score some runs too, which can make this a stackable game also, the Houston-Texas game. They always put up runs against each other. So, I like Mr. Brantley tonight. He's 10 for 33 against his pitcher, batting .303, 8 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. Mr. Brantley is someone I would definitely get in my lineup tonight in the outfield. So those are my picks for today. Again, I use Draft Dashboard to give me some quick assessment of players so I can dig deeper into them to see if they need to go in my lineups tonight. But this tool can really give you some good tips on what you need to look at for tonight, and it's been working for me lately. So until tomorrow and the next picks, peace.